This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
It's Monday! Do you need some Monday motivation? The Shop Local for Good News team is here. I'm Karena Morrison, and we're bringing you the good news stories of our neighbors doing good in our neighborhoods.
You can find us on Facebook Live on the Shop Local for Good page, and we're looking forward to your calls.
Let's get this Shop Local for Good News conversation started, shall we? And a good Monday morning, Tampa Bay. This is Karena Morrison, and I am with Shop Local for Good News. And I'm having a fabulous Monday morning. I really hope that all of our listeners and all of our neighbors and everybody's having a fabulous morning too. We are live on the Shop Local for Good Facebook page. So if you're sitting around having a cup of keto coffee or your own kind of coffee, then and you've got a few minutes before you have to run out the door, join us on Shop Local for Good Facebook page and comment. Tell us how your weekend went. Our weekend went phenomenally, didn't it, Larita? We had a great Saturday market this past Saturday in downtown Clearwater. That is every Saturday at the MarketSpace For Good from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We are partnering with EJ's Urban Farmstead. They are a local organic farm. And when I say local, I mean right in Clearwater, y'all. And they have farm fresh eggs. They have organic produce that they harvest the night before. And it's pretty much the freshest organic produce you're going to get. And we had a lot of neighbors come out looking for the organic produce. So we were really thrilled. And I was especially thrilled because I didn't have to spend the next day cutting up all the produce. Let me tell you, the leeks are phenomenal. They're really good. And the carrots. Carrots are fantastic, right out of the ground. And then he has these purple cherry tomatoes, which are at a premium right now. So and the collard greens are to die for. And then you've got the farm fresh eggs too. So am I making you hungry yet? We want you to come out every Saturday and see what variety that Justin with EJ's Urban Farmstead has to offer us. It's a variety each week because, well, it's a local farm. So they have amazing kale too. So we look forward to building that market and expanding it into the Station Square Park. Eventually, what we're doing is we're building an awareness of the market each week, and we're growing with local vendors. For example, we have Gabby Lyons. She has her keto coffee bar. So if you want to come out and actually sample the keto coffee with It Works, which, by the way, I highly recommend. I actually have some in my cup right now. It offers you all the good fats, the grass-fed butter, the MCT oil, and it has collagen in it. So it's got that brain food in it for focus and on a wonderful side effect. If you're looking to drop a few pounds, it will help you in that journey too. Full disclosure, I'm actually not on the keto diet, so you don't necessarily have to be on the keto diet. But I do have my keto coffee in the morning with a couple of scoops of dark or chocolate greens, which are like putting all your veggies and your fruits in your coffee, and then it makes it a mocha coffee. And I've got it alkalizes and balances and detoxifies your system. Now, for my personal friends who may have seen my post about my granny, I've got a personal story about how well the greens work. Back in Christmas of 2018, my family ended up actually rescuing my 99-year-old grandmother from a situation that was unhealthy for her. And she ended up moving in with our family and being admitted into hospice care. She was not eating very much. She would have a bite and then not want any more, and basically not drinking much either. We were told that her condition was not going to improve, and so she was drinking this chocolate, and I use this word loosely, nutritional drink that I'm not going to name. It was just basically packed full of chemicals and not something that I would necessarily give my family. So once she ran out, I switched her actually over to a glass of organic milk with the chocolate greens by It Works, to see if I could get her strength back. And I must say that she also wasn't walking on her own when we brought her in our home, and basically sleeping all the time. So from Christmas to a couple of weeks ago, we were working on her health. Meanwhile, the nurses were tracking her, the hospice nurses. We want to give a shout out to them. They're angels walking this earth. And so we were doing that. And at first, she, her appetite was slowly coming back. And within the last few weeks, her appetite's like raging. And she started climbing out of bed to the point where I was worried she was going to be doing some acrobats. So I put her railing down. And the other day, I was working in the living room, and in walks my 99-year-old grandma. She about scared the crap out of me because I didn't expect anybody walking in the living room. And she's just made a miraculous turnaround. So I am giving full credit to the chocolate greens. And okay, I'm going to give 90% credit to the chocolate greens because a dear friend of mine said the love of my family probably had something to do with it too. And I'm just blessed and feeling very amazed that my 99-year-old grandmother is recovering and is probably going to be kicked out of the hospice club, which isn't a club you really want to be in because that doesn't mean you're healthy. So she also had a goiter on her neck for many years that the doctors were saying needed surgery, and at her age they didn't want to do it, and that's actually almost gone. So if you're looking to detoxify your system, if you're looking for a great way for energy and mental focus, I highly recommend, and if you like coffee, I actually highly recommend the keto coffee with the chocolate greens to start your day every day. Do we have somebody saying hi?
Yeah, Belinda Book says good morning.
Hey, Belinda, one of my favorite hospice nurses. I hope you're feeling better, my friend. She had surgery this week, so she is a dear friend from childhood. Thanks for listening, Belinda. Wow, I've known her since I was 11. We won't talk about how long ago that was. So we want to get started on the hashtag rocking 600 block. The Shop Local for Good team partnered with Ruth Eckerd Hall for the Blast Friday Clearwater concert series. Now that's every month from January to May on the last Friday of each month. This month it's March 29th. Ruth Eckerd Hall manages a multi-block street party and concert series. And this month is going to be the Rippingtons. They are a Grammy-nominated jazz band. They're going to be playing at the corner of, I believe, Fort Harrison and Cleveland Street. And what Ruth Eckerd Hall asked the Shop Local for Good team to do is to highlight some vendors, identify some vendors of crafters and local crafts and local entrepreneurs, along with some food vendors on the 600 block. The other two blocks are already managed by another company, and they were having some challenges getting people to stage on the 600 blocks. So we love a challenge. I absolutely love a challenge. It can be exhausting sometimes, but I love a challenge. And in February, I am happy to report that not only did Blast Friday Clearwater attract over 5,000 of our Tampa Bay neighbors down to see the music and participate in the festivities of fabulous food and local shopping. But the 600 block had well over 1,000 on our block, and many of the brick and mortar businesses are very excited about that, because then it gets our community more aware of what's available in downtown Clearwater. We have many amazing places to shop at and to support local businesses, support the families that are working hard, many of whom give back to their community each month. So you want to keep your shopping dollars local, then we want to encourage you to search hashtag rocking 600 block. If you Google hashtag rocking 600 block, you'll see what I mean. Shop Local for Good specially highlights each of the vendors that are going to be on the 600 block. We set up a special Facebook album, so you can go to the Shop Local for Good Shop Local for Good Facebook page, and you can find out who's going to be on rocking the 600 block for Blast Friday Clearwater. I'm really excited about this month too, because on the beautiful patio of Station Square Creative Suites, MarketSpace For Good is going to be hosting several of the top It Works teams in the area. They're going to be rocking the 600 block by offering samples of all their new products and some of their established premium products in the community. Wait till you meet these leaders. They are just fantastic people who really care about your health and well-being, and they also truly care about offering opportunities to families. Even if you're looking to just make enough to cover the products for your family, it's totally within reach. Gabby Lyons, my dear friend, who has stepped up big time and really been a huge part of the downtown Clearwater Saturday market. That, by the way, is the only indoor-outdoor market on Saturdays in downtown Clearwater. She is also the market manager for that. We love Gabby. She's pretty awesome. If you run across Gabby and you're not in a good mood, and you get to talk with her and you're still not in a good mood, you should have just stayed in bed that day. That's all I got for that, because she's just an amazing person that really cares a lot about the people that she communicates with. But Gabby's going to be there. It's March 29th, and it's called the Going Green Party, and it's a party on the Station Square Creative Suites private patio, but it will be open for you to visit and taste test some of the products like Hydrate and the Collagen Works and the Keto Coffee, of course, and get to know the team and see if it's a good fit for your family. If the products, you can be a loyal customer, you can be a customer, or if you're ready to jump, a lot of us have promotional codes that will offer you $79 off the initial business builder kit, which is pretty amazing. You can start your own business for only $20, which is actually unheard of. Trust me on this. I started Shop Local for Good in 2017, and I'm still investing. And I haven't paid myself yet. So I do want to mention that at the MarketSpace For Good, which is 628 Cleveland Street, we do have these passports for good. They are leather personal organizers. They are not dated, so you can fill out the date in anytime you want, anytime you get one. And it also has a sweet little address book, and it doubles as a wallet. It'll carry your driver's license and your credit cards. And what we're doing is we've pivoted, we switched up a bit, and we have included in here. This is an example to just show you a few of the coupons that we have available at the MarketSpace For Good. Once again, that's 628 Cleveland Street in Suite 11. We're open Tuesdays through Sundays, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we have a vast array of coupons from our Business for Good sponsors, like DJ's Homemade Salsa is a coupon in here. 4 jars of tasty salsa for only $20. That's a fantastic deal. And we've got one in here for the Copper Artist, $5 off a $25 purchase. We also have one in here. Oh, shout out to our friends at Angie's Grill. That's 1732 Drew Street. Best breakfast in town. And if you hit them up on Tuesdays, it's Taco Tuesday, y'all. They have amazing empanadas and tacos. Empanadas are special. It's 3 for $5. And the tacos are, I forgot. They're very low priced. And they're very delicious. So, and Angie's Grill takes phone orders. So if you want to call your order in so you could drop by and pick it up, you can do that too. And then we have a Going Back. That's a coupon for Angie's Grill that's available. It's 20% off your guest check with the purchase of drinks. That's dine-in only. We have a coupon for B&L Fine Cigars. And we even have a coupon in here for a Brain Freeze Please. Shout out to the Brain Freeze Please family. Anyway, and for a $10 donation, if you come into the MarketSpace For Good and you donate $10 to the Benevolution Foundation, that is our nonprofit incubator in Tampa Bay. Basically, what we do is we work with all volunteer managed, locally focused nonprofits in our community. The 2 that we are currently approved, that we currently have approved for our grant program, is Bailey's Way Rescue Group. They operate in Greater Tampa Bay, and they are a dog fostering program. So they basically rescue dogs and help them recover their health. And they help support the foster families that help the puppy dogs get a new furry family. And then our second one is Kids Campaign. Kids Campaign has a dual purpose, a dual mission. Their first mission is volunteerism. I love that part of their mission. I really do. Both of them, but I love this part because what their team does is they encourage all of our neighbors, even young people, to volunteer in their community and reach out to their friends and family and their neighbors to sponsor their volunteer work by donating to the Kids Campaign's second part of their mission, which is to support the families that are living with the challenges of pediatric cancer. So, for example, if a young person notices that maybe an elderly person in their neighborhood needs help with their lawn or just picking up around the house or whatever, they can approach that person and offer to help them and let them know that they're part of a serving campaign. That's what Kids Campaign calls it. And then that young person can reach out to their friends and family and let them know about their serving campaign and ask them to donate to Kids Campaign in support of their serving campaign. So it's pretty neat because it gets people to help their neighbors in need. And it also helps support the families in Tampa Bay who are living with the challenges of pediatric cancer. So we love Kids Campaign. You can find Kids Campaign on Facebook. That's Kids Campaign Inc. And you can also find Bailey's Way Rescue on Facebook. We'll also put their links in the Shop Local for Good Facebook Live. So if you're driving, please don't try to do the dual mission thing while you're driving, because first of all, it's illegal, and second of all, we want you safe. So we do appreciate all our neighbors that like and share our posts on Shop Local for Good. We also greatly appreciate everybody that goes to our events and invites a few neighbors, because that impacts more it's more impactful than a Facebook boost. And by you doing that, you're actually helping the mission of growing hashtag rocking 600 block and growing the community as a whole. So we've got some upcoming events. Obviously, we have the Saturday Community Market. That's downtown Clearwater Farmers Market and Community Showcase. It's every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you are an artist, author, artisan, entrepreneur, we encourage you to get a hold of the Shop Local for Good team. You can go to our website, that's shoplocalforgood.com, and send us a contact us form. Or if you go to, excuse me, live Facebook, and I'm choking on my coffee. That's not good. Or if you go to the Shop Local for Good Facebook page and message us, we'll send you the details. We do have a March Madness special. That's 3 Saturdays for only $99 to be showcased by our team in the community. And that's a really good deal. It's a really good deal. You'll be a part of growing downtown Clearwater. We'll all grow together. And then we also have on the third Friday of this month, which is March 15th, we are reaching out into the artist community to showcase artists on the Station Square Creative Suite patio. That's going to be from 5:30, 6 o'clock, around 5:30, 6 o'clock to 9 p.m. on Friday evening, March 15th. So if you know of a local artist, or if you are an artist, to be involved, it's a $25 donation to the Benevolution Foundation. So your vendor fee is fully tax deductible, I believe, because the Benevolution Foundation is a 501c3 in our community, 501c3 nonprofit. And once again, that mission is to help grow nonprofits, all volunteer managed nonprofits in our community, and help them get focused on more things than just scrambling for raising funds all the time. Basically, they let us know if they have an upcoming project, a specific project that they would like us to help them promote. And we also have a couple festivals a year. I'm going to talk about those in a minute because I am working on the proposals right now. The first one is the Summerfest for Good. That is going to be in June on a Saturday evening. And then the second one is obviously, Lorena, what is it? Annual Macaroni and Cheese Fall Festival. We need you to have a microphone. My daughter, Lorena, is handling the technology, because what she does is she gets Facebook Live going, and then when we get home from Angie's Grill breakfast, picking up our breakfast at Angie's Grill, she does a phenomenal job of downloading the YouTube Live that our dear friend Ed and producer Ed is live streaming on the Tan Talk Radio Network's YouTube channel for us. We can download it from there, and then we upload it to the Shop Local for Good News. Shop Local for Good News YouTube channel? Yeah. Just Shop Local for Good? Just Shop Local for Good, just in case we wanted to put another kind of video up. You can watch any of our past episodes on there, and we obviously appreciate all subscribers to our Shop Local for Good YouTube channel. So, third Friday is the event that we want you to come out to get to know local artists. We're going to have a special appearance by Karen Strum. She is one of our hashtag Artists for Good. We do have a special program at at the MarketSpace for Good because we believe in empowering the local art community. And instead of charging a gallery fee for artists to showcase their work on our walls, we've got room for more art. What we ask is that they donate a certain percentage of their sales at the market, of their artwork at the market space, to the Benevolution Foundation. So adding their gorgeous works of art to your family's collection will not only brighten up your life with local art, you'll be supporting a local artist and you'll be helping to support the Benevolution Foundation's mission as well. So why hashtag rocking 600 block? Well, in my experience of grassroots organizing, I have found that it is really effective to find something fun and catchy that our neighbors will remember. And I want to give a shout out to the businesses on downtown Clearwater 600 block because they launched a Facebook page called Downtown Clearwater 600 Block Rocks. So I was playing a little bit off of that and wanting to form like a cohesive campaign for supporting all of our small business neighbors on 600 block. For example, Vector Bar and Grill. They have the coolest retro video games. It's a retro arcade, and they also have a whole line of craft beers and actually fine wines from France. They've got a fabulous array of wines down there. And they also have a lot of really nice non-alcoholic drinks. And you can go there and they've got pinball. They've got all kinds of really cool arcade games. They have Galaga, Pac-Man. They got all the good stuff that we were raised with. And so, yeah, shout out to Vector Bar and Arcade. And then we've got the Tampa Bay Escape Room down there. I want to give a shout out to their team. And then we've got Downtown Vaporium and then Downtown Espresso. Their team is Rockin' 600 Block as well. So there's a lot down there to get to know. And then there are spaces available if you'd like to be a neighbor of the MarketSpace for Good. In the Creative Suites, says Station Square Creative Suites. They have some really cool office space there, and there is room available. So if you want to be a neighbor of the MarketSpace for Good and some other great stores down there, get a hold of Ray Casano with Station Square Realty and let him know that Karena with Shop Local for Good sent him your way, and he can hook you up with a creative suite. And then you can be our neighbor and shop local for good every day if you'd like. Now, our team is working on a way for you in the Clearwater Beach, Clearwater, Dunedin, and Largo area. We are working on a way for you to shop locally with all of our vendors we have inside the market space. We are hashtag more than a shelf. We're a membership-based program. So you would, and we have shelves available for our neighbors where we are developing a Shopify store so that you can shop online and either come and pick it up at the shopping at the MarketSpace for Good for no cost, or one of our team members will actually deliver it to your home for a nominal fee. We are working on that. So we're looking towards a March 15th launch date, and we'll tell you more about it next week. So we should have that more solidified. So basically, we have shelf space available for small businesses because we are an entrepreneur incubator. You would be joining the likes of the amazing fruit butters and savory sides of Aunt Nisi's Specialty Foods, Our dear friend Donnie with DJ's Homemade Salsa. He's got amazing salsas. You'd also be joining Aramel Apothecary. She has handcrafted soaps and lotions and these amazing gift sets. If you're looking for a unique gift set, it's got like a bath bomb in it and lotion and bar soap and a sponge, right? And then she has one just for your feet to pamper your feet with. And then she has these lava bracelets that actually come with an essential oil. So lots there. You'd be joining Aramel Apothecary. You'd also be joining our friends with B&L Fine Cigars. The MarketSpace For Good has a humidor from B&L Fine Cigars. So if you're looking for a locally crafted, hand-rolled fine cigar, we can hook you up, right, Lorena? We had somebody come in to the market space this past week, and they were on their way to a wedding, and they grabbed a handful of, or they obviously paid for it. They got a handful of cigars for the wedding party, which was really cool. Hey, by the way, Linda, we need some more stock on the cigars. So I'm gonna email her. There's plenty. They have these really cool ones that are like multicolored, and I've been told that because it's different papers that are wrapped, that you get kind of a special flavor. And then they actually have a lighter and a clipper and in these cool glasses. They're called a corksicle glass. And what it is your cigar fits right into it. So you can put your cigar in as a holder while you're sipping on your bourbon. I don't know, Coke. Or hydrate. You can be sipping on your hydrate and enjoying a cigar. That's not too weird. I'm not being too weird. We also have amazing jewelry by Madhouse Mindworks. Lauren is she's just an amazing designer, and she does steampunk fashions. Well, I almost screwed that up. And she's just an amazing person too. And so she's in one of our jewelry cases. Also, we have who else do we have? The Copper Artist. Holy cow. I can't forget him. The Copper Artist makes artwork out of copper. And he has this really cool piece of artwork that it looks like fish. And he has a fish one too, just a fish. And then he makes dragonflies and scorpions and roses. If you want to get a special rose for the special someone that won't wilt and die, you want to come into the Market Space For Good and get a copper rose from the Copper Artist, because he's also one of our artists for good. Because he's my husband. And he needs to support the Benevolution Foundation. He already does. So those are just a few. And then who else do we have? We have Healthy Start Today, our dear friend Deb. Neighbors who follow the show. She's been on guest hosting with me. And she's put together these sanitized sprays that use oregano oil. And instead of using the over-the-counter ones with all kinds of chemicals and yucky stuff in it, that some of them are like banned by the FDA, and you're putting this on your human body, she's got an essential oil-based sanitized spray and has done the research on it. And it actually kills the virus that's the cause of MRSA. So, and it smells really good. And then she has this other roll-on. It's called Get Some Z's, and that's also essential oil-based, and that's available. Now, Lorena manages the store Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. And if you got a hankering for keto coffee, she's also happy to make you a cup of coffee, right, Mina? Yeah. She's getting really good at it, too. And then if you want a mocha coffee, you can upgrade your coffee because they've got It Works just launched the chocolate greens to go. So you can put chocolate greens in your purse and run if you want. And those are also available for sale throughout the week because we are a cloning machine for small businesses. Hashtag more than a shelf. Who else do we have there? We have Rasheedah Sharif with her beautiful sweet trees. That's sun, water, earth, and air. They're beautiful trees. If you're curious about any of these, you want to go to the MarketSpace For Good's Facebook page. Give us a like there too, please, and check out the album because we have all of our members and their products showcased in the album. And actually, come on in, say hi to Lorena, because I'll tell you a secret. Whenever you come in and visit Lorena and make a phone call, and make a purchase, I get a phone call, and I can tell she's dancing because she's excited that she got to meet you and that you're supporting one of our small business families that are hardworking in our community and that give back to our community. So let's recap, shall we? We've got the Saturday markets every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2. If you are a market vendor, we have space for you. We also have a March Madness special. That's 3 markets for only $99. Go ahead and email me or go to shoplocalforgood.com and you can contact us through there. And then we also have the third Friday art walk that we're going to be showcasing local artists. We've got a call for local artists to showcase your work on the beautiful patio of Station Square Creative Suites. That's at 628 Cleveland Street. And we're going to be getting out the word about your art in the community. And then we also have the Words and Works of Art Showcase. That is coming up this Saturday. And that we've got openings for that for local artists and authors as well. And that is March 9th from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. So basically what we do is we have the Saturday market from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then we reboot at 4 o'clock with our artists and our authors. And we have some fantastic fun for the evening. So that's March 9th from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And we have an open call for artists and authors for that. So that's also just a $25 donation for the Benevolution Foundation. So you're doing good in your neighborhood if you're a local artist or author. And you get to meet our neighbors that are going to come out that are interested in supporting your work. So that's the Works and Words of Art on March 9th from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. We are also actively seeking a caterer for our Saturday markets. Now, what we want to do is partner up with someone that is looking to grow their catering business. And basically, you would be committing to every Saturday so that you could grow your business, get to know the neighbors, the Clearwater neighbors, maybe test some new recipes, and we'll help promote your business and grow with you. And it'll be a unique opportunity, but we are looking for someone who is in it for the long haul. So if you're looking to grow your business and you can make at least a 90-day commitment to the Saturday market, we want to talk to you. So definitely touch base with us. And that would be every Saturday for the next 90 days. And we want to grow your business in downtown Clearwater. We want someone who provides fantastic food, who is enthusiastic about growing in our community and supporting really worthy local causes. We also have an open call through the Benevolution Foundation. We do have a couple more spaces for worthy local nonprofits in our community. You must be all volunteer managed, and you will need to meet with the Benevolution Foundation Board of Directors. So we do have a grant application that you'll need to fill out. So you want to look up the Benevolution Foundation on Facebook and go ahead and send us a message through there. And we will get back in touch with you and send you the link for the grant program. Now, let's go back to hashtag Rocking 600 Block. So when you search hashtag Rocking 600 Block, you're going to get to see all of the businesses that we've showcased throughout the campaign. We are going to expand on it and include our Saturday markets and our artist and author showcases. So it's only going to grow. And if you are a local business, if you want to help us spread the word, or if you're a local neighbor and you want to help us spread the word, go ahead and Google hashtag Rocking 600 Block and feel free to share what comes up. Share with your friends and family. If you are on nextdoor.com, that is nextdoor.com, in the Clearwater area, you'll be able to find me. I'm Karena Morrison. Go ahead and touch base with me there because I love connecting through that platform. And I'll definitely share my link there so that even if you're not in our neighborhood or the surrounding neighborhoods, I'm able to touch base with over 5,000 homes in the Clearwater area through that platform. And it is a secure platform, but they have neighborhoods all over the country. If you're interested in the nextdoor.com platform or finding out if your neighborhood has one, I will post the link, and you can get going on that and touching base with your neighbors. I highly recommend nextdoor.com because their community standards are a little bit higher than most of the social media platforms, and they do not allow bullying. And you can definitely get in touch with your neighbors on things like garage sales or security issues or events coming up or worthy causes, or if you're seeking a job or if you have a job. That's what nextdoor.com is good for. If you want to follow us on Instagram, we are at shop_local_for_good. Or if you want to search Instagram for hashtag #ShopLocalForGood, you can find us there. We appreciate all followers there as well. So what we would love to do is highlight stories of our neighbors doing good in our neighborhoods. So if you know of a neighbor doing good, or if you are a neighbor doing good and you humbly would like to be a guest on our show, please feel free to reach out to us because we'd love to spotlight your story in the community. All right, I have exciting news. We are going to do another March Madness giveaway for the MarketSpace For Good. If you are interested in winning a $100 shopping spree with MarketSpace For Good, that's $100 shopping spree for MarketSpace For Good, here's what you need to do. You need to go to the Shop Local For Good Facebook page, and I want you to find the Rocking 600 Block Facebook album for this month's Blast Friday. I want you to find that Facebook album, and I want you to share it. So basically, you're going to share it on your page, and then you're going to comment on the album, I'm hashtag Rocking 600 Block. So comment, I'm hashtag Rocking 600 Block. Now, in order for this to work, when you share the album, you have to share it publicly so that we can see it. And you need to do the hashtag on your share too. So you want to share the album and say, I'm hashtag rocking 600 block with your friends and family. And then you want to comment on the album so we know to put your name in the hat. And we're going to collect all those names and do a drawing at the end of the month on March 30th for a $100 shopping spree with MarketSpace For Good. Now, if you want to get a bonus entry, you can go to the the MarketSpace For Good Facebook page. This is for a bonus entry. Go to the MarketSpace For Good Facebook page and like the page. Find our photo album that lists all of our MarketSpace For Good members, and we want you to share that album too. So you're going to share that album for the MarketSpace For Good members and hashtag rocking 600 block. So that's for a bonus entry. Like the MarketSpace For Good page, then share the album that lists all of our members, and then you want to definitely comment on that album too. So Lorena's looking at me funny. She's like, Mom, I'm going to have to track all that. Yes, you are. She's the queen of spreadsheets, so we'll be doing good. So now we want to encourage you to shop local for good. Shop local, eat local, enjoy local for good. And we also want to encourage you to do good in your neighborhoods. So we want you to reach out to the Kids Campaign team this week if you're looking for a way to volunteer, or if you're already volunteering in your community and you'd like to maximize your volunteer service. We would love for you to touch base with the Kids Campaign team and reach out to them about their serving campaign. But once again, that's Kids Campaign Inc. on Facebook. Send them a message and let them know that Karena with Shop Local for Good News encouraged you to touch base with them, and that you have an idea for a serving campaign. A serving campaign can be as easy as you and your colleagues at work wanting to have a casual Friday or whatever. So you go hit up the boss and you say, hey, we're all willing to donate $10 each if you let us wear jeans on Friday. And the boss says, okay, so each of you donate $10 and everybody gets to wear jeans. Everyone's working comfortably, and the Kids Campaign team is raising money to help pediatric cancer families. So, and Gabby is rocking 600 block. I love it. If you are listening to us on Shop Local for Good, on the Shop Local for Good Facebook Live, and you're listening to us on the replay, definitely comment hashtag rocking 600 block. We'd love to get in touch with you. I will be putting up the rules of our giveaways, our March Madness $100 giveaway shopping spree for the MarketSpace For Good. I'm going to be commenting on the Shop Local for Good live page, and we will be commenting on the MarketSpace For Good Facebook page. So let's hashtag rocking 600 block, y'all, because together we are stronger. We're stronger together. You want to shop locally for good because your consumer dollar is way more empowered when you keep your dollars local. You want to support your neighbors that are doing good in your neighborhood. You want to support your small business neighborhood, because that means your neighborhood gets stronger and you bring more economic vitality. And, it's good for our kids to grow our neighborhoods the right way. And then definitely reach out to the Kids Campaign team, even if it's just for a casual Friday at work. And let's raise some money for a really worthy cause in our community. If you're volunteering already for a local nonprofit, see if that nonprofit minds if you mention to the Kids Campaign team that you're doing a serving campaign for them. And, you can raise some money while doing some volunteer work as well. I am getting the signal that we are running short on time. Shop Local for Good News is on every Monday morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We have openings available for sponsorships. If you're looking to sponsor the Benevolution Foundation's segment on our show, please feel free to reach out to us. And we would love to highlight your business doing good in our neighborhood. And if you'd like to be a guest on our show, it is a whole lot of fun. And we appreciate spotlighting local businesses and worthy local nonprofits in our community. So this is Karena Morrison with Shop Local for Good News. We're on every Monday morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on the Tan Talk Radio Network. You can also find us on Shop Local for Good's YouTube channel. And you can touch base with us on the Shop Local for Good News Facebook page. Shop Local for Good News.com website. And you can come out and visit us in person live every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Downtown Clearwater Farmers Market and Community Showcase, where we are offering EJ's Urban Farmstead locally harvested fresh organic produce for our neighbors every Saturday. It's a variety every Saturday. You definitely want to get there early and have the best pickings. Once again, this is Shop Local for Good News. We love you all and hope you have an amazing week. And remember, shop local for good.